Guy Seaman's parents claim he was kidnapped, but the defendants say the teenager apparently ran away because he was abused. Residents around the metro area took some abuse from the weather today. The suburbs got some snow, but not much here in the city, where the praise it quickly turned to rain. Even so, this New Jersey man has had it with winter already.
I hate it. I want spring training to be here. I want snow to be gone, and let's get with summer.
And the way spring training does start tomorrow, we could find out by tonight whether Long Island will be getting a minor league ball club. Baseball representatives are voting on a proposal to move the Albany Colony Yankees to Brentwood. On Long Island last night, violence, as we hear from WABC's Bruce Anderson.
Nassau County Police are investigating a firebombing in West Hempstead last night. The firebomb was tossed through a window in a home on Nassau Boulevard. 2 men inside the home got out safely, but the fire damage was extensive, gutting the bottom floor. No motive has yet been established. No arrests have been made. Bruce Anderson, WABC News.
10 months after New Jersey Governor Jim Florio took office, he imposed a state hiring freeze. But today's Asbury Park Press says despite that so-called freeze, more than 8,000 state workers have been hired. The paper says those new employees do include patronage jobs. Cornell University is considering setting up a dormitory for homosexuals, but some worry it might be construed as promoting that lifestyle. 34-year-old Australian Jeff Case set a new record in today's 16th annual race up the stairs of the Empire State Building. His time for the 86th floor is 10 minutes, 38 seconds. And who says this competition is only for the young? Chico Simone, the oldest runner, is 81, God bless him.
I like to be healthy, and I'm healthy anyway. And I hope to keep going for this. I have for me, 81, they're just numbers, 81. You put them upside down, if it was 1/8, that's like some 18.
Now let's check the WABC Weather Channel forecast.
Hail warnings remain in effect for all the coastal water areas and also for Long Island Sound and New York Harbor. Now, we are going to see periods of rain the remainder of this afternoon, mixed with some snow or sleet in the far interior sections, rather windy, 40 the high. Rain through this evening, changing to light snow and tapering off overnight, windy, dropping down to 33. Maybe a couple of flurries on Wednesday morning. Becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon, though, rather breezy for you, with a high of 39, and partly cloudy, breezy, and 30 the high on Thursday. On to the hour, just Brent Best from the Weather Channel.
Right now, 40 degrees and raining, going down to 33 tonight. Sports Talk with Michael Kay tonight at 7 on WABC. Bob Grant and Metro Traffic are next. WABC News at 5 has been sponsored by AT&T Business Communication Services. WABC News Time, 5:07.
Oh, Marcel, this is Mr. Hahn, a very important client. So I'd like you to have your second best waiter bring us a menu and some 2-day-old bread. Then we'll probably order 2 of the second best steaks you can find. Oh, and what the heck, a nice bottle of your second-rate wine.
Your business isn't going to grow into #1 by settling for anything less. Introducing AT&T's Best in the Business Guarantee. Simply put, AT&T gives you a better way to do business. The most reliable network, fastest call setup time, 24-hour customer service, and accurate billing. In fact, if you're not satisfied with any call, we'll credit you. It's AT&T's way of helping your company to be the best in the business, too.
Just a second. I'm having second thoughts about this second course.
For quality that's second to none, come back to AT&T now. Call 1-800-222-0400 for complete details. Limitations on credit and business calls covered. Guarantee pending tariff effectiveness. AT&T, the best in the business.
What's on your feet?
Shoes.
What else?
Socks.
Can you spell socks?
Sure, S-O-C-K-S.
You know what that means in Spanish?
S-O-C-K-S?
It means that's what it is.
In Spanish?
S-O-C-K-S.
Wow, Spanish is easy.
And that's just one of the patented techniques used by National Dynamic Speed Tapes to teach you Spanish, French, German, or any language in 30 days. If learning a language is what you want, call 1-800-545-1985. 1-800-545-1985. And say, what?
S-O-C-K-S.
Let's get to the one and only Joe Nolan, Metro Traffic. Big trouble, Bob, still on 684 up in Westchester County, and this report is a service of Dunkin' Donuts. Southbound 684, just south of exit 4 in Mount Kisco. There was an earlier accident up there. It's been cleared, but still lots of slow going in both directions as you come into that area. We're also looking at delays northbound on the Whitestone Expressway by 14th Avenue. Apparently there's some flooding going on there. The LIE jammed from the tanks all the way to Utopia Parkway, then New Hyde Park Road, on out through Shelter Rock Road. Northbound West Street is closed from Liberty Street on up to Vesey. Again, big chunks of ice falling off the World Trade Center. At any of the George Washington Bridge, you're not in bad shape. About 10 outbound at both the Lincoln and Holland tunnels. Just be very careful out there, gang. It is very, very slippery, and it's lots of fog around, too. Now at Dunkin' Donuts, get a made-to-order egg and cheese croissant sandwich at a made-to-order price, just 99 cents, at participating shops through February 28th. I'm Joe Nolan, Metro Traffic Control on WABC's Bob Grant program.
WABC, Talk Radio 77. New York City's #1 AM radio station. Arbitron rating, Fall 92.
Back to our telephones on WABC, and let's say hello to Brad checking in on the line. Hello, Brad.
Hey, Bob. For the tax increases, as my understanding was that Clinton said that revenues were down or whatever reason, things were worse than he was told. Should he have checked with his Treasury Secretary? Because according to the Treasury, the data for January, non-withholding tax payments, those not automatically held paychecks, were up $14.1 billion over January of last year, a 59% increase. So, as a matter of fact, they're even talking about the deficit being reduced from an estimated $330 billion to $305 billion. So if it's not as bad as they estimated, why is it really all of a sudden changing his story? Or did he never really intend to do that in the first place?
Without a doubt, without a doubt. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, David. What's on your mind?
Hello?
Yes, David.
Oh, nobody clued me in. I was talking about that patriotism comment. Liberals, especially after the Lewis and the Times, used to love to comment how anybody who talks about patriotism is going to the last refuge, scoundrel.
Right.
I think it's final. Anybody who down in Washington now raises the issue of patriotism, when all they're doing is sting and beating the little people just like any other administration.
Well, there's nothing more sanctimoniously hypocritical than a liberal, and the quintessential sanctimonious, arrogant, self-righteous, never wrong liberal would be Anthony Lewis, who is a person who is actually beneath contempt. I thank you for the call. WABC, Nancy, what's on your mind?
Hi, Bob. I feel that the government, the American country, is going into Hinduism. They are spending billions of dollars for the environment, and they're worshiping the animals and the birds more than the American citizens. This is how I see it.
A lot of wackos out there who prefer animals to people. They really do. That's because they are alienated. In my view, they're alienated from themselves. As a matter of fact, the very, shall we say, fanatical animal lovers have the other side of the coin is they hate people. Thank you very much. On WABC, Ed, what's on your mind?
Yes, about the middle class contribute and invest plan that Clinton has. First of all, with regard to the rich, I think that you have a cabinet made up of billionaire lawyers. So you're gonna, I don't think that they're ever gonna pay a penny.
I want to thank you. I'll tell you why. I had mentioned all the millionaires that had been named to the Clinton cabinet. And you know I got no response. You're the first person that seems to understand that.
Take Ronald Reagan and Bush, put them all together, and you still have more billionaire lawyers, more millionaires and more lawyers. Okay, they're going to give themselves tax shelters. So forget any increase in the marginal rate on the rich, you know. That's all, it's all a smokescreen. The middle class is going to pay through the nose. They're going to pay directly with direct taxation, okay? And they're going to pay indirectly. They're going to pay with energy taxes. Wait till, you know, you start paying 50 cents a gallon for oil. It may not affect you if you don't drive a car, but you have Con Ed, which is very oil dependent.
And let me tell you, the guy who delivers bread, the guy who delivers whatever, they're going to have to raise their prices because they'll be paying more for fuel. That's the energy tax that Lloyd Bentsen floated is the most absurd tax of all, in my opinion.
There's going to be another great tax, and that's going to be on medical care. It's going to be an indirect tax. We're all going to be given these ultra stripped-down, low-level HMOs to be managed into. and this will allow them to extend health care to the 37 million who are uninsured. Although, I wonder, what are we paying in this? I live in the city. What are we paying, for 11 city hospitals, hundreds of clinics? This is for the uninsured. They have, quote, insurance, quote, but it's out there in the form of these public facilities. But what's going to happen is we're going to get the crummiest, worst healthcare policies. That's all that we're going to be allowed to have. You're going to have energy taxes. You're going to have direct taxation. And they're very clever. They're going to disguise the tax increases, and it really disgusts me. The way that we contribute and invest is how they're going to play it, and they're going to play it. They're very smart, and they're going to hide it. And I just hope that people are not as stupid as I think they are.
Well, you have to pray that, because you can't hope that. I want to point out something else, Ed, that ties in, I think, pretty much with what you're saying. And that is a statement made by Otto Liebrecht, a German economist who has been very concerned over the fact that the cost of living in Europe has become even more obscene than it is here in America. And here's what Otto Liebrecht said. He said, I never cease to be amazed at how politicians, mostly Democrat politicians in America, talk about emulating the German experience and talk about our health care plan and other socialized programs. What they fail to understand is that we are paying dearly for all of these, and then in quotes, goodies. It takes a German $30,000 a year to buy what $14,650 a year for. In other words, it costs twice as much.